Oh, who would be a Wolves fan, eh? Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Wolves Fancast in association with Boston Coffee Company. So I remembered this time. I know there's an error on Sunday where I left it at the very end. Also in association with the Sport Social Podcast Network, fcquiz.app. And hello. Welcome to the preview show. I don't do this very often. So tonight with me is Tom and Rich the Friendly Giant. Hello, guys.
Hello, mate.
People still don't understand how big you really are, Rich. It's
not abnormal.
Well, it is. I mean, I'm 5'11", and that picture when we went to Fulham last year, and it's very rare that I have to look up as much as. I mean, we can make things about neck strain and all that kind of stuff, but before the watershed, so let's behave.
How tall are you, Rich?
Only 6'5".
Only.
It's not massive.
Yeah, but you look at him on his screen there, and he looks probably about 5'10". He looks like a geography teacher.
Sitting, I'm not stood, mate.
No, but that's
sat in a hole in the floor.
Yeah.
But that's what it's more the case. He's just massive. He's like a big guy, very intimidating.
Well, look at Tom. Intimidating. Ain't me, mate.
I just wear t-shirts that are too small, mate. That's the secret.
This is the trick. This is what we need to get on. Since neither of you were on the show on Sunday, just a quick one. How do you think it went, Tom? Obviously disappointment in the end, but overall?
Well, mate, I remember on the preview for the Tottenham game, I said the question was asked, and I said, do I go with my head or my heart? And my heart was like 1-0. So towards the end, I was thinking, surely not, Tom. You haven't pulled it off. How did it go? I mean, I was completely surprised. I thought we would be punished a lot more than we were. I don't think Spurs were particularly great, but you can only play the opposition that's in front of you. I thought, as in terms of a whole team performance, it was a lot better. We looked a lot more cohesive, and just what you'd expect. I think there was still a lot of stuff, especially towards the end. The one that always comes out, and I don't keep pointing him out, but Agbadu came on, did some strange passes and giving the ball away. And it almost kind of came to that when you're at the bottom of the league and you know you can get those 3 points and those nerves kick in. But look, we went away to Tottenham and we got a point. I suppose it's what we do with that now, and how do we kick on and take it forward. But it was gutting because I wasn't there at the game. I was watching it down my caravan on my iPhone on some dodgy screen that kept buffering, and the missus was asleep. And I was like, "You ain't gonna do it!" And then to have the rug pulled from under you is very, very frustrating. But once you've calmed down and you've reflected, it's a step in the right direction. And I think that's all we would have asked for after 5 on the bounce, seemingly getting worse and worse. That at least we took the positives from the cup and seem to have applied some of them to the game and got a point. And a point away at Tottenham, I don't think is a bad point for us whatsoever.
No, especially not this season, especially with it seemingly flying high and they haven't fell apart yet in a normal Spursy way. Richie, you get to kind of gloat that your nemesis was finally dropped properly. And talk to me, Sam Johnston.
It's about time, to be fair. He proved his worth in the game, Definitely save of the week and save of the month, if not save of the season so far. It was outstanding. I think he played quite well, and yeah, great. There's still rumours around today looking at Sarr potentially coming back in for the weekend, which is criminal if that's happening. But yeah, I can't complain. He's performed, and that's something maybe he's not quite done, maybe too much. He's come in and maybe done a little bit here and there in a game, but not really been outstanding. And yeah, so fair play to him. He's put his cap in the ring for this one now, and so he should be hopefully for tomorrow. Well, for the weekend starting, like so.
What? Rich, why would those circulars be booming? Why would they be circulating? Where would be the logic in any sense?
Well, Sarr's number one, isn't he? At the end of the day, that's what they're trying to do, and he's in and out with not just form, but his mystery injuries he's having here and there, and that whether they're tantrums or injuries is a different matter. But yeah, he's number one, so they're going to, the press are always going to want their number one in, and I don't know. I don't know whether Johnson's done enough for them to get on his back, and I guess the same for us. Really, he's not been outstanding, but currently he's the best, goalkeeper we've got. Well, not just form wise, but talent wise, clearly. So we'll have to take the kick inside out of the game because we haven't got a keeper in the squad that could do that properly. So yeah, we just have to go with it. Really, it is an odd one, but it was an odd decision buying him in the first place when we still had Sarr at the time. So we've just got to make do what we got. So,
I mean, I hadn't heard any of this. I mean, you put me on edge now, and as someone who was probably the biggest Star fan in the group of us, it was the right decision. He had to be dropped. I mean, you can't. Yeah. I think what was that stat that came out on Monday that he's the worst player in the Premier League altogether this season?
Oh, yeah. Is it 5.1 or whatever rating he's been averaging?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just criminal. And the fact that we joked about it, and obviously Johnson's made more saves in one game he has all season, says a lot, really, doesn't it? So I can't get on his back too much. He's been unlucky with some of them. They've been great finishes, and it's not all his fault. But end of the day, he's there to keep clean sheets, and he's really failed miserably doing that so far. So it will look bad on him.
I mean, the same thing happened last season, though, didn't it? This is the thing. Like, it's once, okay, fine. But then twice, it starts to be a bit of a pattern. And, like, he only got back in because Johnson wasn't ready when he came in. Maybe that's something to look at later on. It's enough of this podcast. But if your goalkeeper starts 2 seasons in a row very pathetically, what are they doing in pre-season with him? I know it was Chelsea last season, yeah, fair enough. And he had Man City this time around, but like you said, a lot of them goals conceded weren't his fault, but some of them you think a keeper in form like Sam Johnson would be saving them. It's a weird one. I mean,
goalkeeper, it's always done on performances, and he's not really performed to the levels that he should be and has been, required over the years with us. He's been pretty good in and out here and there, but there's clearly a decline at the moment, and that's the worry we've got. So, we've just got to try to deal with what we've got now, and that's Johnson hopefully starting the weekend and building on it. Like Tom said, performance was very, very good, so we can't really moan too much about it because it's polar opposite to where we've been for the last, God knows how long. So, yeah, hopefully a step in the right direction. A few more of the other big timers got dropped, so good. Yeah, see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about the big time and possibly our best player in Andre. I mean, he's had his time on the bench, and by the sounds of it, in training, rightfully so. If Vitor is going for the no dickheads, no ego way of doing things, then great. Because Andre, when we talked about it on Sunday, Andre was superb the weekend.
Yeah.
So doesn't strand last and make a difference. So for us to be able to hold the ball up, just to relieve some of the pressure. So you could just see it instantly. Even if he's unfit, at least we've just got an outlet that we can get the ball and everyone can move back up the pitch rather than just attack after attack after attack. You could see it straight away, couldn't you?
Definitely.
I mean, you brought him up there, so we'll put we'll put some of the stuff in from the presses today. From Vita Pereira, Totti has the flu. Jürgen Strand Larsen is trying to get better too, but he's not 100%. He's working with us.
I'm sure what that means, but okay.
Yeah, working with us. Has he been in COVID? Is he going to his own room? I mean, yeah, I don't quite know what that means. But we'll do it the proper way. Go on, Tom. Back 4, back 5. How do you go?
Well, isn't Doherty out?
Yeah, so we also got Matt Doherty has not been named in the most recent Irish squad. Fractured wrist has been mentioned with an operation now taking place. It's also mentioned by Liam Keane as well. Obviously, that came from the internationals and stuff like that. So, yeah, he's been playing with that. I was going to say he's been playing with the strap on, but come on there. His wrist has been bandaged, and obviously certain players can play like that. Like Vardy had that thing on his arm where for years after he even needed it. He's clearly had something wrong with his hand, and if he's had an operation, then if we take it as whether he's not there, so take Doherty out of the equation, take Totti out of the equation.
Yeah, I'd go
4 or 5.
Yeah, I'd go 4. Forgive me for my pronunciation. Anything other than Mr. Smith, I always seem to get wrong. Chachua. He's got to be. I'll go right back. Santiago and Krejci. Krejci, and then Bueno at left back, and then I would control them. I don't love, but I think controlling the midfield. So I go even. So Andre, Zhao, and even. I know he's not the best, but Manetzi box to box just to give you an outlet to join the attackers and his work rate in there next to the ball winners potentially, and I think that would shore it up better for us.
Fair enough.
Waiting to get slandered now.
No slander from me. 4-3-3 seems to be the way to go, especially from the start. So for you, Rich, or something different?
I'd probably have the same, unless you can, supposedly Mosquera's potentially back as well. Is he fit?
He's been named in the Colombian squad apparently.
Yeah, so I just wondered if he's maybe looking for a starter, then that creates maybe a spot in midfield and give Manetzi a different role, maybe off the bench for the power in the last 15-20 minutes of absolute chaos. And Krejci could have sit in the centre mid and have that pivot in there, because he's pretty good, whether he's centre half or centre mid. Let's be honest, he can do either and do either very well. So it's whether or not you want him back in, Mosquera back in. I don't know. It's maybe give him a couple of sub appearances and see how he goes.
Considering how many goals we've been leaking, though, I would just, I know Doherty's out, but I would stick with what we did before as close as we could, because it's worked the best defensively that we've had. 3 goals first half against Leeds, etc. Yes, we did concede one, but very late on. So I just tried to mirror what worked before.
Yeah, they seem to work well. Actually work well. Obviously, the 4 worked well as well to me. So keep it. You couldn't really argue with keeping it the same, barring injuries and stuff. You couldn't really say anything different, really, to me, to be sure. Yeah,
because Neil White's mentioned it in the comments here. Agbadu and Totti Gomez should be dropped permanently. There is the spectre of Agbadu over all of this. He came on, and like Tom mentioned, his legs fell apart and glitched through each other when he at Spurs. And could you, playing devil's advocate, we know how bad he's been, and it has been 1 or 2 devastating mistakes that led to goals. Other than the mistake, if you cut the mistakes out, has he been that bad?
If you cut the mistakes,
this is just play the game. Just play the game. Because you look at some of his forward passing, and like for Krejci's goal a couple of weeks ago, his forward passing in that game was good, other than the mistakes. Yeah, big caveat here. If here, those mistakes are eliminated somehow, does he come in as a back 5, or do you just stick with a 4 to start with because of what's happened in the last 2 games?
Yeah, his form is obviously his polar opposite. It's like his cousin's playing, not him, isn't it? It's he's a different character, and don't get me wrong. He wins most headers. He's still strong on the ball, but it's the concentration that he seems to have gone. He's losing markers back post, and he's always done a risky pass. He's always done a Cruyff turn. He's no different. He's been learning from Totti, for Christ's sake. But again, if he's back to that like last year, then it's a no-brainer. He starts, but he needs to sort his form out, or whatever's going on in his life, because it ain't good enough. Not even slightly good enough, because he's, like I said, it's like a cousin. He ain't nowhere near it. I don't think.
No, he's not. I was just throwing it out there for the peeps, just in case.
No. It does strike me that there must be something going on behind the scenes of him. It's been a hell of a drop off. That's why sometimes you don't want to be too harsh with him, but then you almost think, as a manager, give him time off, or whatever needs to happen for him to be okay, to be able to perform, because no one can lose that much talent that fast. It just doesn't make sense.
No, and you could play the other way of, we got him at the best part of his career, and that was the blip. That was the blip that he played his best football ever for us. I mean, I hope not, because that'd be terrible. And he's got a 4-year contract, so you don't want that to happen. But I thought it was interesting how he didn't automatically just slot in the middle as well. When he came on, he went back onto the left-hand side of the back three. Mainly like when he first came here last season, he put him there as well. So I don't want it to happen either. I want to play a back four at least to start with, and then if we're somewhat comfortable, you bring him on to get his confidence back up. I think that's what I'd do. You mentioned your midfield three, but would you, Tom? Would you, knowing what Vitor is like, and Manetti's going to play in the front three, because that's where he goes? Who is your front three? Other than, bearing in mind that you've put Minetti in midfield, who would be your front three be on Sunday with Strand Larsen out? Because we haven't got a lot of.
Is he definitely out?
Well, it doesn't look good, does it? And he seems a bit fragile when he's ill.
Mate, these are it's not an easy job. It's not an easy job being the Wolves manager, is it? See, the thing when we're playing, I mean, you've got to go for the big guy up front. So that's just a natural placement. If Strand Larsen's playing, that just has to happen. And I did think against Tottenham, he came on and put himself about, and gives us that outlet in that sense. For me personally, I mean, Hwang just brings tears to my eyes, and there was nothing against Tottenham yet again. That I don't want to be, sometimes I feel like Tom, stop it. But he's just not good enough. The amount of times he gives the ball away. I do, in a sense, it's sort of Rodrigo. I don't like Rodrigo Gomez as a wing back. I think that makes us vulnerable, and I think he can be. Other teams in the Premiership can take that. So even maybe, I don't know. What do you think? Help me out here. I'm drowning. It's the best of a bad night.
I think it's nailed on. Arias, Tulu, and
Lopez. Arias has to.
Gomez. Obviously, Roger Gomez is brilliant. I think as a winger, he'd be class for us. But as a front three, I think again. Do we take a dynamic out of his game? We just want him going forward. You don't want him tracking constantly. And I know that's why we have Minetti in it, because he's a runner all day. He doesn't give up. And that's what we can cheat in midfield with him. He can go forward and come back. But Hwang has to sit somewhere, just not on our team or bench. I do with leaving him at home. I've never known a bloke like that game the weekend. He fell over that many times. Just don't get it. Like, just don't get the player. Like, again, the drop off from him from what is it now? It's probably nearly 2 years now, but the drop off has been poor. It gets worse and worse. And I don't know. It's just a frustrating footballer to look at and watch. And you think, Fer Lopez seems to be bright. He's, his first instinct is to get the ball and run at people, and it's energetic. And that's kind of what we've needed. It's not just about having talent at the end of the day, or a bit of luck here and there, but I think Fer Lopez seems to have it all at a young age, but again, is he going to play? Probably not again. The Arias and probably Minetti with Tulu up top, and that'll be the three, won't it? So,
it's not. I mean, you just look at the squad from the weekend, and it's cut off by the banner there. 1 second. The subs of Wolf, Aguado, Tolu, Rodrigo, Totti, Bellegarde, Lopez and Chachua. You're conveniently forgetting to mention Bellegarde, both of you.
I thought he carried the ball quite well against Tottenham at times.
Which is what I was just about to say. In a game like that against Brighton, who we know have got our number time and time again, do you want someone like him sitting with the other two in midfield and have Minetti running around as well? And Arias on the right. I mean, this is, like we said, this is even harder than you think it would be to pick this side with just three players out.
With Bellegarde, we're still waiting for his one good game this year, aren't we? So, it's long awaiting. It's been a while. Is he going to produce it? Probably play again. He seems to like him. And again, he's another frustrating footballer we seem to have. But it is what it is. We've got him, and we've got to keep him. We've got to play him because there's not many other people that can do it. So, great.
I mean, it is like a Pokemon situation of shit players that we've got there for some reason. Again, Mane, where's Mane? What's he done wrong? He seems to be. Gully was on about this the other day that he's been blasting him in for fun in the under 21s. Doesn't seem to be anywhere near it, even though Vita said last season that he was going to be part of the plans this season. So weird.
Signed his new deal with us, and then it's gone quiet again, hasn't it? So it's a bit odd.
The Wolves way.
Yeah, well, yeah. Just seems odd. If he's good enough, get him in the squad. At least, get him on a bench, and he might produce something. He might come on. Like again, I know we've got a couple of young kids already in the squad, but there's no reason why not. If that's his natural position and we're struggling now, do it.
Yeah.
Do you think Vitor's close to finding out what our best 11 is? What do you think? He's still figuring it out? I mean, I know we've got 1 point from 6 games. So there's a little bit in that as well. But how long does it take for us to know, as fans or even as the manager, what the best team is?
It's so tricky though, because he's lost so much talent from last year, hasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Where he knew his best 11, he knew he'd count on again, and I don't think he's probably maybe got the numbers he wanted through the door, and the style of footballers he wants them big, powerful lads and that. But I don't know if he trusts everyone.
Yeah, I think midfield's nailed down, other than him trying to prove a point to Andre, which seems to be done and dusted now after that performance on Saturday night. You think that he ain't going to do that again? I think if we go back forward with them two, if with Santi Bueno, who was excellent, and Krejci together in the middle, I think, well, there you go. You've got your back two and your goalkeeper sorted. I think Hugo Bueno, again, not even mentioned, because he's somehow turned into a 7 out of 10 in the last 2 weeks.
No, he's Matt Doherty reborn in my mind. He's a 7.5 out of 10 every week. He doesn't really, do a huge amount wrong, but then, that's probably good. He's highlighted because there's other players in the team in a back 3 and 5 that are making more mistakes than him. So maybe he's not getting punished like what Aguadou's been punished for every mistake he's made. So the lad obviously come on a right back. I'm not going to pronounce his name, but
Chachua.
That's the one. Yeah, he's so quick, so powerful. Like I'm saying, maybe he gets a start, especially if Doc obviously is injured. So can't see why not really. I think the back 5, or the 4 we got, the 4 defenders and the keeper pick themselves for me now.
Yeah,
the 2 centre mids do as well. It's just the rest. what we do, what we do. Wingers or 3 up front, 4, whatever we're playing. I don't know. That doesn't pick itself with Larsson's injuries. Doesn't help, because obviously he would be nailed on it to start with if he was fit. So
yeah. And I mean, we have got. I mean, I'm just checking. Did he play at the weekend? Of course he did. And nemesis over many seasons, Brighton's number 22, Mitoma.
What a goal that was, that Molyneux before. Do you remember that?
Oh, you can't hate him, though, can you? This is the point. He's
pure quality. That goal was. Whoa.
Yeah, he's pure class. He doesn't get involved in any nonsense. He just does his job. You don't hear any bad stories about him. You think, why? Why Brighton get it right all the time? But yeah, it's just class. I mean, the goal of the season he got at home from last year, where he just was it against Chelsea, when he just took it down and just throw it into the corner, just glorious.
Yeah.
But that is my only worry. Going with Chachi, I mean, he's not going to go with King Hoover, is he? So that's okay. But can Chachua keeping someone like Mitoma quiet? Because he hasn't had that test yet.
Unless maybe Andre's just told to João to provide as much cover as humanly possible.
Yeah. Well, or you've just talked yourself into it. That might be a job that Bellegarde does.
Yeah.
See, we get there in the end. Took us 20 minutes. We got there in the end.
It's not easy though, is it? Blimey.
No.
It's like playing poker with the worst hand.
No, definitely.
Right. We'll go for a quick break and then we'll look at the rest of the games, because it looks like a good game, a good day of football tomorrow. for a change. I mean, you compare the fixtures tomorrow compared to last week, and it was dire straits. And I was glad I was on the road for 4 and a bit hours. Right, back in 7. Hello. See, it's all working perfectly. Yeah, so like I said, we have got a few things here. Tomorrow's games. Looking at them, Tom, you've got obviously Bournemouth Fulham tonight, 0-0 at the minute, 25 minutes in. And tomorrow early, you've got Leeds Spurs, Arsenal, West Ham, Man United, Sunderland, Chelsea, Liverpool. Then on the Sunday, you've got Villa, Burnley, Everton, Palace, Newcastle, Forest, obviously Wolves, Brighton, and then Brentford, Man City to round off the weekend. Which one of them are you putting a few pennies on for your home banker, and which is the best game to watch other than ours?
Other than ours. Well, the home bank is not United at home to Sunderland, that's for sure. So I'd be. Let's have a look. Newcastle, Nottingham Forest is the home banker for me. Games I want to watch on there. I'm quite intrigued by Chelsea, Liverpool. Chelsea, especially being at home, and what's been going on there. And Liverpool, to be fair to them, haven't been at their best, but somehow, bar the last games, just seem to have been typical. Whether it's what champions do, but still winning and winning and winning. Yeah, probably that. I mean, was it Villa Burnley? I mean, to be fair, what would we want there from our point of view? A ball draw? I don't know.
6.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Burnley are going to finish bottom anyway. It doesn't matter. So they can have the rare win here and there. But it is fun that now that all 4 games kicking off at the same time are available to people in this country legally, which is nice. It gives people choice. So, but no one's going to be watching Burnley through choice, are they? Like that game with us against them. Just no. But yeah, I mean that was obviously Chelsea Liverpool was mine as well. I think Leeds Spurs is always a bit tasty, some reason, maybe historical.
I quite enjoy watching Leeds whenever they're at home. Just think the atmosphere balls into it as well. I love going to Ellen Road as well on away day. Just something about the Leeds, and I don't know what it is. That's always just seems to be an entertaining watch.
It's the carpeted away end. That's what it is. It feels you.
It's the pillars that get you. It's the pillars that you have to lean around to have a look.
It fills you with pride, that place. It's the most English stadium left.
Yeah.
I mean, we can touch on it. We'll touch on Forest now. It's glorious, isn't it?
Couldn't happen to a nicer team, mate.
Great for Morgan Gibbs White.
He's been on the bench, hasn't he?
Especially the year right before the World Cup as well. Shouldn't be that bitter, should I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Be bitter, not better.
Yeah. I think obviously it's all down to the owner again. I know we're fully aware of it, but sacking Nuno and moving him on as quick as they have is over a bit of a row he's had, rather than just kiss and make up and get on with it. But not really a bother to me. I couldn't care. We got enough problems in our own team to worry about. I couldn't care about Forest.
It's a nice distraction.
Oh yeah. Something to talk about, isn't it? Really.
Yeah, and they've had the other that you got brands now using the Marinakis picture from yesterday as promotion. Just class. So go on then, Rich. Same question to you. Home banker, best game.
Yeah, the West Ham Arsenal, because obviously Arsenal really got to keep winning, and yeah, I think West Ham might be maybe a slightly bit different, obviously under Nuno now. So see what happens. But yeah, again, I think the Chelsea game, maybe Sunderland surprise at Old Trafford to take points from them again, because it seems to be pretty easy at the moment until we get there. Brentford, obviously see what happens to them, because they've been performing relatively well in some of the bigger clubs. So see what City perform with as well, really, to be honest. Yeah, obviously look at Palace, Everton. What can they produce there? Palace obviously midweek in Europe as well. So see what they're like really for the first time around being in Europe. So
yeah,
It's
absolutely.
surprising me how well Palace are doing with being in Europe as well.
yeah, it's early doors, isn't it? Give them a couple of months in, and I think like what Villa did, they tire a little bit and see the drop off. See next season would be the issue probably.
And it's momentum as well, though, isn't it? Like, we know what happened with us. Like, we had the same problem, and obviously we had the COVID thing that ruined our whole lives, as well for a Wolves view. But you look at Palace, and they've been building stuff, and they've been building slowly, and then they've got a manager there who they completely believe in, and they go on a bit of a run, and they get a bit of success, and then I always say success breeds success, and it's proven it.
Definitely.
Yeah, I don't want anyone else to be successful and happy at the moment.
Oh, Wrexham are beating Birmingham 1-0. So
it's a shame, isn't
it? They'll be calling PZ as well.
It's criminal, really. Absolutely criminal that come out today. The Blues fans are calling for him to be sacked as mental, isn't it?
The entitlement is glorious, isn't it? It's like there's no self worth at all. Right, so since it is a preview show and this has been bought for the time to time, a great leader, now he has returned to the ranks, has provided a quiz. And I'm glad I'm not doing it. Let's just say that.
Yeah, cheers. That's not what you said.
It's been a long week. I'm tired as well, so my brain's come on, Tom.
Well, it's not like we're going back to the 90s, so you ain't got to worry about that.
Well.
I mean, with my memory, it's not far, but so I've just got to get the answers up here. So, guess the 11. Wolves versus Huddersfield, 3rd of October, 2015.
Flipping heck.
Hakimi, Doherty.
So, hold on. We haven't established the rules yet.
Oh, sorry. I thought I was straight in.
I think we can go one like the a certain other football.
I'm terrible with dates. Oh my word. Okay.
Okay. So when Rich, since you jumped the gun, you can have first dibs.
Hakimi.
No, one life gone. Tom.
Honestly, the dates.
Stearman. No. 3rd of October, 2015. Remember.
How old were I?
Harry Burgoyne?
Harry Burgoyne. No.
Jesus. We're doing well here, are we?
Could we have one player just to rejig so I can kind of think, okay.
I mean, okay, Hakimi was on the bench, but we're doing first 11s, not bench.
I'm trying to think who's in a squad by then. Lonergan wasn't there by then, I don't think.
In 2015. Huddersfield Town.
Oh my word. This is tough.
Had Costa signed by then?
Helder Costa signed.
Yeah.
No.
He was a year after.
He was a year after, yeah.
Dave Edwards. Dave Edwards, he's surely starting.
Dave Edwards was on the bench.
Wow. Jeez. Cody's got to be there, surely. Or was it Cody going to turn around and say Cody was playing for Huddersfield?
We'd have got this if it was named the bench.
Yeah. He hasn't put the Huddersfield team on, but I'm guessing he probably was.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure Cody came because Cody's not there. 3rd of October.
He must have been
yeah.
On
My
mind is completely blank. This is not.
Could we have one person from the starting 11 and that
Jesus.
One person, okay. Out of this, there was a club. Okay, I'm just trying to. One of these players scored a wonder goal at Bolton.
Are people getting this in the comments, or are we just being really thick?
I'm going to look at the comments.
What are the comments saying, people?
No one's playing in the comments.
No one. They're all quiet. Cheers.
No Googling.
Looking at his shirt.
Is
Gotta be Matt
this
Doherty's
is it with
gotta
Dave.
be.
Is this Milias? Is he around? Or is this way on my way out with my dates?
Yeah,
Milias was like 8 years before.
Yeah,
what
way
did you
out.
say? What did you say, Rich?
gotta be Doherty in there.
Matt Doherty was on the bench.
Fuck's sake, Jack Price.
Jack Price. Hooray! Yes.
Oh, finally.
What about Kevin McDonald?
Kevin McDonald. Correct.
Oh,
Now we're flowing.
Ojo.
Correct.
Who did you say, Rich?
Ojo. The
Shea
winger
Ojo.
from Liverpool, wasn't he? Derby.
Bukhari.
Razak Bukhari. Fucking hell. It's a name from the past. No.
Aaron McCary.
No.
Oh, Jesus Christ. How would none of them keepers playing?
You will absolutely kick yourself as well.
Could be Martinez, you know.
Emi Martinez, yes.
Yeah. Jesus, riveting, isn't it, for people listening? Sorry about it. Jeez, I'm just trying to think who's in, looking at the. Wow. Mate, I am. I should get me score.
There's, I've looked at this. The score was 3-0 Wolves. One player, Kevin McDonald, scored, and someone else got 2.
Oh, Max Rice just come up with Evans, Lee Evans.
I mean, this is cheating, and no. Was Lee Evans on the bench? No, he wasn't.
Probably. How big was his bench? We've named 13 on the bench, haven't we?
We'll go through a couple more, and then we'll have to get it because it's getting out of control.
See, in my head, I was going to go Gavin Green. I'm just thought, I'm all out of sea. What the years? What?
Danny Bath.
Yay! There we are. There's
Just
another
centre
one.
half.
Yeah. One promotion is captain, of course.
Saville.
George Saville.
Isn't it?
Yeah, nice pointing out that it was George Saville. Yeah,
Just making sure. Don't want people dropping in something else.
No.
Yeah. Not his uncle.
Yeah. I'm just looking at it again. Maybe even. No.
I mean, more people have joined this since we started doing this.
Yeah. It's a podcast of silence. You just
Yeah, exactly.
around.
Sorry, but you know.
Yeah, but that is
jeez.
honestly, when I see it, you'll know all the players, but to think of it,
Yeah, remember it was 4-2-3-1 at this point as well. Most.
what league were we in at this point? Was this? I'm trying to think. What year were we? What?
2015 Championship, Sky Bet Championship.
Sam
Well,
Ricketts.
You can guess the attendance as well if you want. Sam Ricketts, no, he left, didn't he, after promotion from League One?
Go on, put us out, Army, shall we, Stuart?
Okay, so the attendance was 18,166
Jesus.
for a half 12 kickoff on a Saturday. So in goal for Wolves that day was Emi Martinez, a back four of Dominic Iorfa,
Oh,
Danny Bath, Courtney Hawes,
wow.
Scott
Goldman?
Yes. Midfield, Ken McDonald, Jack Price. Attacking front three, James Henry was the one who scored at Bolton.
Sacco.
Ojo and Adam Lafondra.
Oh my days.
Behind
I would never have got that.
the guy
Sacco
who
was
scored. No, Sacco. No. The Sacco? No Sacco.
Dicko.
No, Dicko either. The guy who scored Benicophobe.
Oh,
Phobia.
Jesus.
Yeah, so I don't know where he pulled this one from. Quite outrageous. You look at the bench there: Carla
Oh, the
Keamy,
bench.
Nathan Byrne, Matt Doherty, Ebanks Landale, Dave Edwards, Jed Wallace, and Bright.
Wow.
Right, Enna Bakari from Exercise for Less. Oh,
Look at the English lads in there. That's mental. I got one now.
Yeah,
that was tough. That was tough.
yeah, that was 10 years ago as well. Just 10 years ago.
I can't remember what I was doing last week, let alone 10 years ago.
You're the only one.
I think them 2 years, like when we just missed out on the playoffs by was it goal difference in the end?
Yeah, Golden's finishing. Yeah, just
Yeah,
outside.
two or something. It was really close, wasn't it? So missing out on the playoffs by goal difference. The 2 years after that, I've got no memory of, like at all.
Yeah.
Like you
I'm just looking at the shirts, thinking like, "What's there?" And I was like, "Well,
yeah,
year after, yeah, year after was a pretty mundane year as usual season."
Yeah, the Faustin takeover 2016-17 onwards, like clear as day in my head. But then some 2 years, it's like the dark ages of football. It's just gone.
That's bad, isn't it? We don't know. It's 10 years ago. We couldn't name anyone out of the 11. Jesus.
It's like how long it took you to get Emmy Martinez as well.
Mate, look, that's what's more annoying.
It's there.
That's his shirt. Even more annoying, it's there. And I looked at it thinking, I can't be that, surely.
Well, that's why when I said, "Oh, he's looking at his shirts," I thought, "I know you're going to get it because you've showed me that before."
No, it's just embarrassing.
Yes.
Jesus. That was quite difficult. Fair play. Thank you, Dan.
Yeah, Dan, that was. Make them harder next time.
Yeah.
Thank you for putting us in a position where we're just drowning.
I used to be able to swim, but not anymore.
Speaking about being out of our depth, scores for tomorrow, Sunday. Rich, go on, you first. Wolves, Brighton and Hove Albion.
I will take a point right now. Obviously, a victory would be amazing, but I think in the Premier League, I saw earlier we'd lost 5 and drawn 1 against them in the last 6 meetings, so not great odds. They are one of them teams that seem to be a bogey team against us, and we never really do quite well enough. But let's go 2-0 Wolves. Sod it.
Yes, this is what we want. I mean, I'm just looking it up now because this is my long held thing of any team in blue and white stripes is terrible when it comes to us. And you look at the records against us, both Albions and Huddersfield, it's the same. It's bad, like really bad for no apparent reason whatsoever. 11v11. Let's look at the head-to-head. So, what did you say? Drawn 1 and lost 5.
Yeah, in the Premier League, yeah. We beat them in the cup, didn't we?
Yeah, we must not. We haven't beaten Brighton for absolutely
1, 2, 3, 4,
a good few years.
So yeah, so last time we beat them in the Premier League.
4 years, 4 years.
It's more than that.
Yeah, 1-0 in December 2021.
Jesus.
And then we've lost 3-0. 3-2, 6-0, 4-1, 0-0. That was a good one. 3-2, 2-2, and 2-0. So Tom, Sunday.
Sunday, Friday, flipping it.
Yeah. They're just an awkward team. They're so good. We're not, not superstars or anything, but they're just so good, aren't they? It's very annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maximus right in the comments there, Desmond, that I'll take it.
Yeah. Point.
I mean, I'll go while Tom's mulling it over. I've got a sneaky 2-1 win in my head. I mean, bear in mind, I had 3-1 against Leeds, and I just got it the wrong way around.
Mm.
I think we'll lose 3-2.
If it's a valiant defeat, then
I think we'll be 2-1 up, and I think we'll lose. 3-2.
Oh, come on. We can't be putting this into the ether.
I'm in a mood now after that quiz. I'm not having it.
Be embarrassed on TV and live. Damn it.
Yeah. I mean, someone with more time in the hands can clip it up and put it on Twitter for us, for everyone to laugh at you too. But I wouldn't have got most of them either. I mean, I would have got my Emmy. But... someone mentioned Zyro in the Wolves chest. Zyro in the comments.
Like Adam Lafondra, I just forgot he even existed. Like I can't actually remember.
Yeah, because there was a lot of players that Solback and bought in, like Zyro and Sacco and all them, but they'd gone. And then you got it's a dark age between the Solback and madness and the clingers on from there, like Siggy and all them kind of people, to then the Foes to take over and the 12 players that came in that summer.
Yeah.
And it's like you could do this every week for them 2 seasons. No one will get them all right. Not a chance.
No, yeah, you're right.
Feel better, Stu.
Well, he is, but I can't wait for the group chat in a minute.
Yeah. Yeah.
Max, he just text me now.
See, this is what happens. There you are. I mean, imagine if it was Matt Murray and you got that shirt behind you and you still got it wrong. That's
definitely he retired by then. I'd be devastated if I got that wrong.
That's for a different day.
Yeah.
So I think we're back on Sunday night to review the 2-1 win. Positivity. Even on Sunday, it'll be Monday. Just keep an eye out on the socials. Like we said, everyone knows where to find us. Wolves Fancast on most things. Is the Teamall shop got the deal on at the minute? He didn't say.
Didn't he put that in a group earlier? I think he did put in a chat earlier, didn't he? That there was or a story that he put it up. There was something happening.
Yeah. There's a QR code on the screen here for people watching. If you want to scan that and watch it again later on YouTube.
Please don't.
Yeah. Watch it again, clip it out, enjoy. Your heart's content. Win on Sunday and everyone will be happy. We'll see you Sunday. Goodbye, everyone.
Who
would be a Wolves fan, eh?